It started, it finished, and I was just bored. This was just a nothing episode, but at least nothing of importance. It felt like they just kind of filled it up with stuff because they didn't know what to do to lead to this cliffhanger that they were going to leave us with until next week. It just had nothing in it, and that was the problem with this. I mean, compared to last week, this is an improvement, but the fact that this episode was still so boring just says so much about what is going on with this show. So in this episode, the Jedi are on the hunt for May, and she is on a quest to find the Wookiee Jedi who is her next victim, and she's accompanied by the guy whose name I do not know how to pronounce, so I will go by his real name, which is Manny Jacinto, and he accompanies her as they head off into the woods, traipsing around, trying to find their next victim. Meanwhile, Sol needs Osha to accompany him to go capture her sister. Osha just wants to leave and go about her business, but no, she is needed because Sol wants May captured unharmed, and he believes that having Osha with him will help in that quest. So she agrees to go with him, and the two of them, along with a group of Jedi, I don't know how many there were quite a few, but a bunch of them head off into this planet where the Wookiee is hiding, and then they also start traipsing around in the woods trying to find Kilnaka, but they are accompanied by this very cute little creature called Basil. I don't understand why they named this creature Basil, but you know, whatever. Anyways, they head off with Basil, who is a tracker, and he is going to help them find Kilnaka. The bulk of this episode is spent flip-flopping between May, an inept guy, and the Jedi traipsing around in the woods. That's really what's happening in this episode, and it's a very short episode, might I add. I think it's like 28 minutes or less. Out of the blue, May decides that she doesn't want to do bad things anymore. She doesn't actually want to kill this Wookiee, so she traps her companion, goes off to find the Wookiee to turn herself in, but when she arrives, the Wookiee has been murdered. And as she discovers that the Wookiee has been killed with a lightsaber, the Jedi arrive, and she's in the house scared, also realizing that her master is near. And as the Jedi approach Kilnaka's home, evil arrives in the form of the master or mistress, because it kind of looks like it could be a female, but again, maybe they're doing that to throw us off. Anyways, evil Jedi or Sith arrives, pulls out the saber. The Jedi pull out their sabers and get ready for a battle, and then the evil master blows the Jedi away with some force push, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how this episode ends. What the hell? Only time when this episode starts to become somewhat intriguing is also the moment that it ends, and you're just left with this cliffhanger that ended so abruptly that it just did not feel. This is a very bland, boring why episode. It's not done very well in terms of how they're trying to push this mystery. It's just There are things that I want to note as well. There is this scene where May and her companion are walking through this open path, and they seem to be trying to push their way through nothing. And I'm thinking, there is nothing there. What is the struggle? Just walk. And I thought, why? What exactly is this episode supposed to do outside of this cliffhanger that you've left us with? What else is happening in this show that we are supposed to say, yeah, this was great, I want to see more? And that's the problem. Nothing happens. Nothing. But anyways, have you guys seen this episode? Please let me know your thoughts by leaving a comment below. And as always, please like, please share, please subscribe, and please come back and watch some more of my videos. I thank you as always for watching. Take care. Much love. Mwah.